Did you know that 95% of people admit to procrastinating, even on tasks that could change their lives? And it's not just laziness. Your brain is wired to avoid discomfort. But what if I told you that with one simple shift, you could reprogram your mind to tackle the hardest tasks effortlessly? Stay with me, because in this video, I'm going to show you how to outsmart your brain and finally stop putting off the things that matter most. Your brain is designed for survival, not productivity. It constantly scans for threats. And let's be honest, hard tasks feel like threats. Your mind perceives them as uncomfortable, risky, or overwhelming, so it pushes you toward easier, low-effort activities like scrolling social media or grabbing a snack. But high achievers, elite performers, CEOs, athletes, they've learned to trick their brains into working for them, not against them. And the best part, you don't need insane willpower or motivation. You just need the right mental rewiring techniques, and that's exactly what we're diving into today. Let's talk about why hard tasks feel impossible to start. The problem isn't that you're lazy. It's that your brain is wired to seek comfort and avoid pain. Here's how this plays out. Fear of failure. Your brain tells you that if you attempt something big and fail, it'll hurt your confidence, so it convinces you to do it later. The motivation myth. You wait for the feeling of motivation to start, but motivation only kicks in after you've begun. Instant gratification trap. You get a quick dopamine hit from distractions like social media, making hard work feel even harder by comparison. Sound familiar? The key isn't to fight your brain, it's to retrain it to associate hard tasks with positive emotions instead of dread. And we do that with simple, science-backed techniques. Now let's break down the most effective ways to trick your brain into effortlessly tackling hard tasks. 1. The 5-second rule, which is Mel Robbins's technique. Your brain has a 5-second window before it talks you out of something. The trick? Count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then move. This interrupts hesitation and launches you into action before doubt kicks in. 2. Reduce the resistance with the 2-minute rule. If a task feels overwhelming, break it down to its first 2 minutes. Instead of write a report, make the goal open my laptop and type one sentence. Once you start, your brain naturally wants to continue. 3. Dopamine rewiring, or making hard things rewarding. Pair your hardest task with something enjoyable. Struggling to work out? Only listen to your favorite podcast at the gym. Can't focus on studying? Light a scented candle or play lo-fi beats. Hate writing reports? Start with a good coffee ritual. Your brain begins associating the tasks with pleasure, making it easier to start over time. 4. Identity shifting, or becoming the type of person who, instead of saying I need to exercise, shift it to I am the kind of person who never skips workouts. When you align actions with your identity, resistance disappears. These tricks bypass the mental blocks keeping you stuck and turn discipline into an automatic habit. But there's one game-changing technique that can instantly make hard tasks feel effortless. This is the single most powerful way to outsmart your brain, the 10-minute rule. Tell yourself, I don't have to finish this task, I just have to do it for 10 minutes. Why does this work? Because once you start, momentum takes over. The hardest part is always the first few minutes. But once you're in motion, your brain switches from avoidance to engagement, and suddenly, the task isn't nearly as bad as you thought. 90% of the time, you'll keep going past 10 minutes because the initial resistance is gone. High achievers use this trick daily to overcome procrastination and make consistency effortless. Let's recap. Your brain resists hard tasks because it's wired for comfort, not success. You can outsmart it with science-backed techniques like the 5-second rule to override hesitation, the 2-minute rule to reduce resistance, dopamine rewiring to make effort feel rewarding, identity shifting to align with success, the 10-minute rule to trick yourself into starting. Every successful person masters these tricks, not because they have unlimited motivation, but because they know how to make action automatic. Which of these techniques will you try first? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. And if you want even more ways to level up your productivity and discipline, check out the other videos on our channel. Remember, action beats hesitation every time. Now go put these to work. It's time to level up.